All right, guys, you're welcome to today's session of the remote job training. I'm excited to have you guys again. If you want to introduce yourself, you can type in the comment section your name, where you are joining from, and of course, it will just flow like that. So, in our last class, I did introduction to Upwork. Upwork is our major what's it called? It's one of the major platforms we'll be using for our remote jobs as designers. There are several platforms and job boards, but for me, I recommend since you are going to be you need work experience and you'll be interacting with people across border, right? So Upwork is one platform that is let's say tech friendly for entry level designers or tech talent, right? So without wasting much of our time, today we are going to be treating profile optimization. So your Upwork, not just your Upwork, any social platform you want to use to get job, there's something called optimization. Optimization is you being able to do your profile in a way that people can trust you, right? That's what optimization is all about. You being able to do your profile in a way that people can trust you and they want to do business with you. If you can hear me, please let me be sure you are following. Okay, I can see Silva, I can see Peter. Who else is on the call? Type where you are joining from. Type where you are joining from. Type where you are joining from. Let's get this right. As usual, my monitor is here, so most times I'm going to look at this direction. But for now, I'm looking at the camera. So type where you are joining from. Today's class is going to be superb. I told us to submit our profile on WhatsApp, right? I've opened some person's own. I'll use it to teach in tonight's class, right? So let me quickly share my screen as we make progress. Okay, I'll share my screen now. Okay, I'm trying to share my screen. I'm sharing my nice. I'm sure you can see my screen, right? So let's just jump into what we have for now. Um, so these will be treating today. We'll be treating Upwork optimization, right? Upwork profile optimization. And I've said when it comes to getting online jobs, your profile is like the first contact point your clients will come in contact with, right? Before they do business with you. So how your profile is being displayed will determine if a client will want to work with you or not, right? And in order to avoid missing opportunities, it's best we optimize our profile, and that's what I'll be teaching us in tonight's class, profile optimization. So some of the things we'll be covering is things we need to take note of. I've listed them out right here, but I'm going to just say them with my mouth so you understand what we're talking about. And as we learn tonight, I'm going to also share my screen like as per go to Upwork, because it's going to be 100% practical. So first thing I need us to know is that the only purpose of your profile, this is your, not you. The only purpose of your profile is to, this dot 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 is like a continuous sentence. This is one sentence, but I just have to put it in bullet points to hit the nail on the head, right? So the only purpose of your profile, I need you to take note of this so that when we're discussing profile optimization, you want to pay attention, you want to practice what I'll be teaching you, you want to give it your best shot. The only purpose of your profile, the only purpose, whether your LinkedIn profile or any social profile you want to use to get jobs with, right, is to build enough trust. Let me make this bold. Is to build enough trust for clients to hire you. That's the purpose of your profile. So if your profile is not telling us or telling the client what they want to hear, they are going to skip. And I mentioned in the last class that it doesn't take up to 2 minutes for a client to go through your profile, right? So you must write things that will keep them mute or keep them stay put, right? And of course make a hiring decision. So you can see this screenshot below. Today is 7th of August, right? You can see it. So this is a job interview I got today. Today is 7th of August. So I had to screenshot it to also teach. It's like it's just coming because so you can see if my profile is not optimized, I won't get this kind of interview. So you can see invitation for job interview, UI designer, general interface enhancement for portfolio and all of that. But this is what I want you to focus on. Look at this part. The message from the client. Hi Uboga Prince, your profile looks great, looks like a great match for UI designer for this job. This is the job, UI designer, blah blah blah. So your profile looks like a great match for this job. So I wanted to give you the chance to submit a proposal. We're going to talk about proposal in the long run. So all of these things I'll be teaching you are like me connecting the dots to you landing jobs, right? So from knowing how to navigate around the Upwork platform, to knowing how to optimize your profile, to knowing how to search for the jobs, to knowing how to write proposals, right? To pitch for jobs. These are the things I'll be covering because of this class, this remote job class on Upwork. So you can see them saying my profile match. My profile can only match because it's optimized. You understand? So what I want to teach us in this class are the things we need to take note of if we'll be able to optimize our profile. If you are following, type I'm following. If you are following, type I'm following. If you are following, type I'm following. So the essence of this class is I want to show you how to optimize your profile so that it's going to build trust. Nobody is going to hire you. I don't say some personal stuff in today's class, but I'm about to pay for a project, a web development project, and I'm at the verge of making decisions, right? Why? Because I'm going to spend hundreds of thousands to do that project. It's my project. I want to pay for that stuff. But I don't want to waste my time. I don't want to waste my money also. That's how it is when a client is coming to hire you. He doesn't want to waste his time. He does not want to waste his money. So your profile must be speaking professional, right? Your profile must be speaking credibility. Your profile must speak trust. That is the only way clients will hire you. They don't hire you because you studied UI design. No, they hire you because they believe you can solve their problem. So let's get into our class. So these are the things we'll be covering, like I've mentioned. So the first thing you want to take note of is when it comes to profile optimization, you need to use a high quality photo. Some of these things I mentioned in the last class, but I'll be going deeper, right? So pay attention. If I were you, maybe while I'm in the class now, I'll take a note and start taking notes, right? Or when you are watching this video later, because at the end of this class, of course, we are going to do practicals. You go and optimize your profile. If it's writing proposal, you go and write proposal. Anything we are doing in the live session, you have to do it on your own. You don't know tech by learning, you know tech by doing. That's how it works. So even when it comes to getting jobs, the only way you will know it is if you put what you are learning into action. So a clear profile photo. Let me check some of the. I had to close my WhatsApp because I didn't want distraction. But I'm going to show you some person's profile. Let's start with Victor. So this is Victor. Victor is one of my students, right? So if you are watching this video, I know Victor is in this class. So Victor is coming in as a WordPress developer. But you see Victor's picture, this kind of picture may not help you land jobs, right? So you want to use, I have some examples here. Let me go to this person's profile. I've opened some profile for the sake of this class. So a clear photo, if possible, you want to go to a studio and take a photo. Everything you are doing is an investment, right? So Victor, this kind of profile photo is not clear enough. I think I have another person's profile. This is that my invite. This is my own profile. So let me check someone else's profile. I think I have a couple of profiles. Um, so when you are invited like this invite came before this class, so I couldn't even have time to start applying. You can either decline or accept the interview, right? Of course, you know what I'm going to do. I won't tell you. Let me go to this person's profile. So a clear photo, if your photo is not clear, I wish I could open my WhatsApp. Look at this person's photo now. You see that our face, our background is not hiding. Look at Victor's profile now. The background is green, your face is not too clear and all of that. Oh, I shouldn't be showing this girl's profile. But a clear profile photo, I'm looking for somebody, you can see this, a clear photo where you are smiling, you are looking active, right? So when a client wants to hire you, or when you pitch for a job, they don't see your entire profile, but they see this part, your name, your this thing, and this part. Let's say from this video, just the way it's showing now, that's how they are going to see it, right? They don't see your main profile when you are pitching for a job, or when they are checking out your profile, right? So if your photo is not clear, you can see this person's photo is sharp, the background is not noisy, right? If I go to my own profile, you will see the same thing. Let me check my profile. So you see the photo I'm using, right? Clear background, clear photo. So your photo is very important when it comes to profile optimization. I don't want to overemphasize this. So they want to see your face. This picture you see, I took it in the studio. It's a studio picture. So you want to show a clear photo of you. The next thing we'll be talking about when it comes to optimizing your profile, I know we mentioned this already, your title. So how do you craft your title? Remember I said when a client stumbles upon your profile for the first time, they don't see everything, right? They just, let me even show you what it looks like. So if I come here now and I go to talent, type UI UX designer, whichever skill you are offering, you can try this thing I'm doing right now. If you are watching this video later on, you see what they are going to see. They are going to see your picture, your title, and this your introduction, the first line. You understand? Look at this other person. You see how clear the photo is, right? So your profile photo need to be clear. That's how you optimize your profile, right? That's one of the ways, rather. So this thing you are seeing here is their portfolio, right? That brings me to this part. Let me check if this is my profile. Okay, let me check my profile. So where am I? Okay, it's the same thing. So let me show you something. So the first image you put in your portfolio, that's what is going to show. That's what the client will see, right? So you want to put your best work. We'll get to portfolio, but I just want you to know something. So look at my portfolio right now. So this is what they will see. So this first image is what the client is going to see, the sample of your work, your headline, your image. So if your image is not clear like Victor's image, Victor, you may need to change this image if you want to get a job, right? So your profile photo, the next thing is your header. So Victor is straight to the point, is a WordPress developer. That's a good heading, is well neat and optimized. Next thing we want to talk about is your title, right? How do you craft your title? You want to put who you are, what you do, and the service you are offering. Let's check this out. Victor is a WordPress developer, so that's straight to the point. Let's say I'm a UI UX designer, right? I can put who I am, UI UX designer, just like this person did here, this girl. Pamela, UI UX designer, straight to the point. So you can choose to do this, right? It may help you rank. And meanwhile, all of this optimization we are doing, apart from building trust, it also helps you rank in the job search, right? Sorry, talent search. When a client is searching for a talent, if your profile is well optimized, like you will do all of this is I'm about to teach you tonight, it will make you rank, right? So looking at this, okay, look at this now. The first two is just UI UX designer, right? But this person now added the kind of design they do and what they do. So it's a Figma designer. This person is a Figma designer. It does UI UX and product design, then SaaS and all of that. All these things you are seeing here, they put it as per keyword. I told us last time that sometimes for you to even do all of things, you need to learn how to check for people. So looking at all of this stuff, I think using UI UX designer can also make you come up. You may want to try that. It's all about tweaking. So this person says the UI UX designer and web designer. UI UX designer, SaaS, web app, web, blah, blah, blah. So you can see these persons. So you just want to optimize your profile, like put what you do and how you do it, right? That's how you work on your title. The next is your hourly rate. I need to mention something here. If you're a beginner, there are two things you might do that will not be too good. So for hourly rate, don't charge too high. And don't charge too low. You understand? How do you know the best? If you charge too high, for instance, let's say you are just coming and you are charging $50 per hour. You understand? Let's check out these people that rank. You can see $30, 40. Okay, these guys, they've earned so much money. So when the client sees them, he sees them as an expert, right? The client sees them as an expert. Hold on. Somebody is laughing. So when the client sees them, he sees them like an expert, right? So you see that even this expert is not charging $50. They are charging moderate. This person is charging $5 per hour. So he has earned 400. So as a new person on the platform, you may want to just check out. So I would advise you charge not too low, but you can do between $10 to $15. So this person, like if you're an entry level person, this person has a rising talent badge because they're active, right? So you notice that they are charging between $5 to $15. Let me also point out something to you, because I was telling my wife the other day that most people that are doing well on Upwork, you always find them online. Look at this person that is new, but it's not online, it's offline. This person is partially active. That's why it's showing this. So if you get a message now, you can respond. But look at this person now that's N600K, is green. This one 900K, green. So people are always active. They are active on the platform doing their activities, right? So let's not take so much time on the title. So your title is very important if you must optimize. How do you write your title? You see what I just did there? I searched for my skill. Our skill, we are designers here, right? So you check out what people are doing. Let me even check my own. Mine is showing UI UX designer, which is what I do, or who I am rather, who you are. What I do, I'm a Figma expert. I design, and my service I offer, I design website, web app, and mobile app, right? So you can follow this format. Perfect. You can choose to just use UI UX designer, meaning somebody asked a question the other day that if you niche down, will it not affect your reach? Of course, you can choose not to niche down. You can just do broad, like this guy did, WordPress developer. Perfect. You can choose UI UX designer and all of that. um let's continue. I don't take so much time today. So we've talked about hourly rate, right? So take note of all of this stuff. Then the next thing I want us to discuss is called specialized profile. Let's say you have multiple skills or related skills. So just like I use graphic design and UI UX design, right? So for specialized profile, you are permitted to use a maximum of two profile, maximum of two. So I want to teach us how to create a specialized profile in this class. So I deliberately deleted one of my services, right? I deleted one of my service. So if you come here, let's see Nick. So Nick, this person now, he does social media strategy, display advertising. So if you are using a specialized profile, you will see something like all work. Let's check Victor's profile. So Victor is a web designer. So all work will also show web design. Let's even check his web design stuff. So it's the same thing, right? So if you have another skill you want to add, right, you can do that by clicking this plus. So mine now is UI UX design. So you see all work and UI UX design. For Nick, Nick has two specialized profile. The reason is, if you know the both skills very well and you want to apply for jobs on Upwork for that, for the two skills, right? When it's time to, I'll show you something very quickly. Let me show you. Let me show you very fast. So this is how to create it. You click on plus and you create a specialized profile. So I'll just select specialty to begin, blah blah blah. Okay, let's do prototyping. Let's do continue. So it's showing prototyping now. You can just select your skills. Let's say I do mobile apps, software design, design mockup, web design. These are just for learning purpose, right? Um, you can search any other skill you want. Let's say I do wireframe, WIREF. So you can search for skills. So if I click save and continue, I'm creating a specialized profile. So you see that you are a designer, blah. Okay, this is my title now for the specialized profile. So I can just change it. Let's say I'm creating for graphic design, or let's do graphic design, GRAPHICDSIGN. Let's say maybe you're a social media advertiser and social media manager. You can create your profile like that. So if I do save and continue, it's going to bring up this. I can edit this to whatever I want, but it's suggesting what I have on my main profile. Of course, it's not going to be the same, but for the sake of this class, let me just, I don't have what to type there right now. I'll click on save. Just save and continue. What's it? Select relevant job for graphic. Okay, all the jobs I've done so far, they are UI UX design, so I'll just save and continue. So it will have to ask you to select your portfolio. If you have already uploaded your portfolio, let me just select one. Save and continue. Then review. Okay, I've not published. Okay, this is it. So if I publish this now, why is it showing prototyping here? So, okay. So see what's going to happen. How do I change this from prototyping to graphic design? You can do that from your profile setting. I wonder why it even started it. Look at it now. So if I come here, see my specialized profile. See, this is prototyping. I can come here. From profile setting, you can see it. You can choose your skill and all of that. I'll just come here and edit. Is it edit or rename? It should be edit now. I want to edit. Why is it bringing me? There's a problem right now, but we'll have to fix it. So that's how you create your specialized profile. But hold on, let me fix this title stuff. If it's not working, I may have to just delete it and redo it again, but not in this class, right? Um, Interesting. So let me delete that since it's not. Where is the title? We'll have to just delete that. I'm not supposed to be doing prototyping. I'll delete this. Add specialized profile. So when your profile is optimized, all these things will just start working in your favor, the algorithm and all of that. So I'll add this. Let me see if it will bring prototyping. If it does, I'll just have to uncheck that. So basically, while waiting for that, let me look at what we'll discuss next. Okay, the written introduction, right? Okay. This is one of the new things I wanted to teach us in this class. That's how to create, because somebody mentioned it in the last class. So I thought of teaching how to create this so that in case you don't do that, you can do it for yourself as well. Why is it taking time? Okay, okay, okay. So you see what I'm doing now? So they selected prototyping for me, but I don't want prototyping. So I'll look for graphic design. See, it has unchecked it, right? So this is how you create. Don't, when you see the check, maybe whatever they are suggesting to you, don't go with it. Just come to this specialty drop down and select the second skill you want to use. So because of time, I won't do this. Okay, let me, some people might say do it. So let me just quickly do it. You can see the draft now is showing graphic design. So if I continue from here, like maybe social imagery, infographic, advertising, clothing, and all of that, I'll just change my title, graphic design. Um, Save and continue. Okay. This is just for creation's sake, right? So this is what it looks like. You can see now it's graphic design and UI UX. So if I publish this, I will have to set my pricing and all of that, right? So the reason for the specialized profile is this. Let's say I want to apply for a job. If I go to find work now, let's say I want to apply for a job, for instance, I can apply with any of the both profile. So if I see this first job now and I click on it to apply, we are going to do job application in another class, not this class, but I'm just showing you how the specialized profile work. So if I click on apply now, it's going to ask me the profile I want to use for the application. So if it was a graphic design job, I'll come to this general profile and select graphic design, then write my proposal, do all of that and apply. But if you are not using the second skill, you can keep it at your general profile. You understand? Shikina. So let's go to our next agenda. The next thing to optimize your profile is your written introduction, right? There's something you've learned in today's class. You've learned how to create your specialized profile. But the next thing is your written introduction And that brings us to this part. There are some things I noted down I would like to point out to us. So for the written introduction, you want to talk about yourself, right? What you do. I'll open some person's profile for the sake of this class. I don't want to use only my own. So let me go to that page where I search for some UI UX designers. So you can see this person is clearly telling you that is into UI UX design, right? Like he's not a senior. So he said, me do UI UX designer, Europe based with over 2 years of hands-on experience. You must not necessarily use my own profile. I see some persons already stalking me and taking some of my work. Amazing, that's beautiful. But don't tailor your profile to only what you are seeing from my own. Check other people's profile, you understand, and see what they are doing. So this person is introducing himself. So when it comes to your written introduction, let's even open his profile. Then we'll open this one. Say his name is Mohammed Nazli, blah blah blah. He's a UI UX designer and digital product specialist. Let's open his own profile for learning purpose. Then let's go to the big fish. These big fish, now don't come and model them, because sometimes they are, the way they speak, they are speaking like an authority. You see the amount these guys make, 600K. So if you are modeling, you want to model somebody that has earned maybe between $100 to like $2,000, $5,000 for your level. You understand? Me now, I'm hitting 10K very soon. I will optimize my profile again to that new level. I have to check what people that are doing 30K, 40K are already doing, like how they're optimizing their profile. So I'm not going to open this guy's profile because it's not our level yet. So let's go to but you can still learn one or two from them. So let's open this person and just check. This will say, I'm here to help your business grow through design. This is a bold statement. You can copy this kind of bold statement, right? I'm here to help you, but check, just check. Remember what I said, when the client sees your profile, they don't see everything. So your headline, which is your title, and this introductory part is very important, especially the first paragraph. So let's see what this guy has to say. I like his bold statement. I used my profile the last time to teach. Am I waiting for them? Okay, look at this person. I'm saying, let's click on more. Wow, 14 jobs, $900. Interesting. It's good to have big clients too, because you just do few jobs and you're making so much money. But if you check this guy's job now, you see $42. Don't despise him because he's building his experience, right? So see what this guy see how his profile is clear, very clear. You don't want to choke your clients while they are reading your profile, right? You don't want to choke them. Let me show my face while I'm doing this. You don't want to choke them. You want to make, like, I like his work, because why I'm not using my profile right now is because I noticed mine is not, I'll be honest with you. Let me go to my profile. There is space, but it looks choky, right? But you can see that this guy now, I'm giving single space here, but you see what this guy is doing. He gave double space. So you want to make your profile sweet, just like this guy. Now if I were you, I will look for him. You can take note of his name, Georgi K. You can see him, he's saying who he is. 2 years of hands-on experience. I'm eager to embark on freelancing. If you are in search of a meticulous and professionally dedicated UI UX designer, look no further. I'm here to tackle tasks of any complexity, bring detail-oriented approach, and a genuine passion for my craft and all that. So what do you promise? I don't understand this. Impeccable design. Okay, this is what he's promising, and this is what it does. So you want to bring that clarity. When I started out, remember I told you guys that this thing you can change it. This one, I just did this recently. When I started out, my profile was also like this, just that I can't prove it right now. I really can't prove. But then you clarify what you do. So is a UI designer, mobile app designer, website designer. This clarity, you want to put, okay, if you design website, you design dashboard, you design animation, right? What you do. Sometimes, let me even say this, and why you need to check out people's profile. Take for instance, this I do. Let me try to do something like write something in bold text on my own profile. So if I go to this and this is my edit mode, let's say I select and right click. I can't write this in bold, but when you check someone else's profile, you can collect all these bold text and it will work. You understand? So let's try this. Let me put it here. And I say save. You see that it's on bold already. I see. So sometimes you want to see what people are doing so that you too can optimize your profile. So when it comes to the written, I think I'll just stay on this guy's profile. So you want to write what you do in clear statement. You want to write the tools you make use of. So for us, we are using Figma. We are using what's called Miro, right? You can also add any other design tool you know how to use. Me, I know how to use Illustrator, but I'm not too good at Photoshop. So if I were to do this, I'll put Figma, Illustrator, Miro, just that three. There may be other collaborative stuff like Google Meet or Zoom. If you know how to use Google Meet, you put them there. You understand, for collaboration. And this is very clear. I think we can stay with this. Write what you do. I have a note here for the written introduction. Write what you do and how you can help the client. You understand? Then this format, always use clear spacing. Ensure, see this guy now, he just put who he is. He's a middle UI. He's not saying he's a senior guy and it's not a junior. So he's putting mid-level. So he has gotten some level of experience. I can see him spelling it out here, 2 years of hands-on experience. So sometimes, of course, this our training will take up to, your learning journey will take like 6 months or more, right? So you too can put 1 year experience. Then if you are watching this video, let's say you're already a UI designer, you want to put the level of the number of years you've been doing this stuff, right? All of these things is to build credibility. You understand? Credibility, because there are multiple persons pitching for this job and you don't want to waste your connect or waste the client's time. So then another reason again is for just like you see me have this invite, I didn't pitch for that job. So when job comes like that and your profile is optimized, you get invitation. For invitation, you don't have to spend connect, right? Let's see this other person as we move on. All right, that brings us to the next thing I want to talk about. Let me tell us something that you need to know. Very, very important. After written introduction is video introduction. So I used to tell people that if you are pursuing a skill, you need to give it your best shot. Reason is because in that space you are coming to do business, there are a lot of persons doing business with you, right? So you don't want to come, tech is not a pity party stuff, right? It's real life, real work, real experience. So if I'm saying for your profile to be optimized, you need to do this, and this, you really need to do it, right? Because when it comes to video introduction, which is what we are going into next, let me just say this. So you should have 2 to 5 minutes video. Are these things difficult? I can't say it's difficult, but I've been able to do one. So if you have your camera, your laptop camera, you can what's it called? Let me show you something. This is I'm not advertising for this company. This is a Logitech camera. I got this for less than 20,000 naira, and that's what I've been using to do my video content and all of that. So if you want to do a video introduction, you might not need this. If your laptop camera is clear enough, why not video yourself. Let's look at this guy's profile. He caught my attention, and that's the next thing I want to talk about. Let me play it. um I'll show you how to do this right now. Don't worry, I'm going to show you how to do this right now. So you can see that this video is on YouTube. You understand? Some people use YouTube, some people use Loom. Any video creation tool can serve for this purpose. So this guy is showing himself in level up to 5 minutes. Just 30 seconds video. So when a client comes to profile now, they will see him working, right? You want to show how you are working. My own video, before someone say, how will I do this? Sometimes it may not be your work, but this guy is not saying anything now. Let me see if I'll find someone else that has a video. Some people, they will use the way you are seeing me now, they'll just talk in their camera, say who they are, what they do, and probably show samples of their work, right? I'll show you how to do this video right now. That's part of things I wanted to teach. I don't just want to say it, I want to show you. Let me see if I'm looking for people that have video. Let me see Alex K. Okay, look at Alex K now. Oh God, oh God. All right, so this is Alex K. So if I click on Alex K video now, do you know why I'm laughing? Somebody will catch me today. So this is Alex K's video. Alex K did not show his face, but showing his work, right? This video is also on YouTube, right? How many seconds? This is 1 minute, 1 minute video. Let's close it. The reason why I was laughing is because my own video introduction is Alex K's video. Oh my God. I have to make this class private. Oh God. But when prospective client comes to my profile now and they see somebody is laughing at me right now, when they come to my profile and they see my video, remember I told you that your profile is trying to build credibility. As I when I did this Alex K video, I didn't have a camera, right? So my own laptop camera is not clear. So I had to look at it. This is my own profile, meets Boga Prince, right? So I'll click on if I click on the video now, it's the same video that will play. So when somebody comes to my profile and he sees this kind of this, let me also say this. When you are stealing, steal what you can defend. Still what you can defend, you understand? Still what you can defend. So how do you create this? I'll delete this one for the purpose of this class. So I'll show you how to create your own. Let me delete that. Are you sure you're on the yes? Of course I can get it back. So when you delete it, you can see video introduction. Profiles that have video introduction stand a better chance to get invite, get match, and all of that. You must not come and take Alex K's video. So if you click on plus, it's going to ask you to put a link where the video is. So I have this video link already on YouTube. If you don't have a YouTube channel, you are trying to come into the tech space, you may need to create one. It's not compulsory, but for some of these kind of things. So that's why you have to check what people are doing so that you can expose yourself. So if I check what people are doing and I see that I need to upload a video, intro video on YouTube, why not? I'm going to do that. I'm streaming to YouTube. I don't know if I'll be able to go to my YouTube channel to get this, but all you need is just a link. Let me see. Let me just try. So if I go to YouTube now, streaming to YouTube and I'm showing YouTube, I just hope it works out. Um, so this is YouTube, right? If I go to my channel, so when you have a Gmail account, you have YouTube automatically. If you have a Gmail account, you have YouTube automatically. So maybe you don't have subscribers or you don't have content, you can go to your Gmail, your YouTube rather. When you come to YouTube, just check what is signed in and you click on view channel. Even if you don't have subscribers, you can still upload video, right? So I come over here, I already have a video. This is how you upload video. Create, but I want to just get a video link. So if I want to use, let's say this is a short video I want to use. Okay, let me use this one. If I get the link, okay, let me go to my manage videos. Everything we are doing in this class is 100% practical. If you are getting value, please type I'm getting value. Remember, I told you guys I'm going to come naked. I will show you the back end of how things are done so that you too can do your own. Look at this. Okay, let me even show you. This is how to upload the video. If you click on create, it will show you how to upload. Let's say I have a video on my file I want to use as my this now. Okay, I'll just click on create, upload. Let's say I've recorded the video already. I'll select. I think I did a video recently. You select the video and it's going to upload. So if I come over here now to this live, I'm trying to get a video link. See our live class. This one now, we're live. Just 25% online as well. So if I get this one now, for instance, and I get shareable link, if this thing is confusing you, don't worry, watch the video again. I'll come over to Upwork, click on my add video. Once you've uploaded the video, just paste that link here. Must be valid. Okay, this link is private, that's why. Let me make that private. Or let me just take something that is already, I don't want something that is too long. Okay, let me just make this public. I locked it. It's for, I did the video for a client. So it's now accurate. So I'll just collect shareable link, go over to Upwork, paste. This is how you do your video. Must be a YouTube link. Is a YouTube link now, guy. What are you saying? Must be a valid YouTube. Okay, showing share. Okay, maybe they want to view it. Oh, okay. Let me view on YouTube. So you can see me videoing myself, right? If I click on share now, I hope this should work this time. Video introduction, click on plus, paste it, Ctrl Z. What do they want? YouTube watcher. Okay, it's unlisted. I think that's the problem. Wait, let me make it public. If I make it public now, my whole subscriber will see this video. Why? Oh, teaching is a lot though, but I'm doing this for you people. I've made it public. Let me just, the reason I'm doing all of this is so that you can have the practical experience, right? You have the practical on how this thing works. If this one does not work now, I'll just leave this part. You guys better pray it works soon. Must be a valid YouTube link. What does this guys want from me? What have I not done? Oh, Okay, I've seen the problem. I've seen the problem. So see what I'm going to do. I will upload the one I deleted. The problem is this live. Can you see live? So this normally I told that you're supposed to upload your video, right? Using this create button, you upload the video. But this one I'm using, I streamed it live, so it's still showing unlisted. Yes, sir. So let me look for the one I uploaded. I think that should work. If I go to videos now, let me go to manage videos. I think it's not even about it being private. It's because I didn't upload it. So let me just get it from here. You see the way we had issues during the specialized it, I had to fix it. I don't want to leave you guys in the dark. I have to just do all. Look at that video now. Prince portfolio. See, it's even unlisted. So it's not because of the unlisting. It's because the other videos are live. So let's just, if this one does not work, oh my god, he just has to work. Control V. Okay, this you see now, this is working because I saying there's no life. I'm giving so that when you see all this challenge, you know how to fix it. If you are getting value, type I'm getting value. So you see the video will just enter automatically. So when you record yourself, this is very important. I'm not saying take Alex's video or my video. Do your own. So doing this type may take you time. I swear to God, this one will take you time. So I didn't even do that to take because animating your work is a lot, right? So you can do the one you recorded yourself, but don't stream live like I did. Record, upload, then come here because the upload link is different from a live stream link. You understand? I hope we're making sense. I hope we're making sense, right? Should I end the class now? I still have like how many things to talk about, but this is like the major one. This video, your specialized skill, the introduction. Someone said I can end the class now, right? Awesome. I'm ending the class now. So as we wrap up in the next 8 minutes, let's just look at. I want to walk you through your portfolio. So remember, I said the next class we'll be having will be LinkedIn. You understand? It will be LinkedIn. LinkedIn will be combining LinkedIn and Upwork together. And the reason for combining LinkedIn is that I want to help you guys build authority there as well. Is it necessarily authority? No. Build a social presence. I was listening to a senior UI designer. He said something that if you want to make money online with your skill, the first thing you need to do is that you need to have a social online presence for that thing you do. So you guys know me because you saw my advert. Do you know that if I wanted to share, what's it called? Let's say I wanted to post on my WhatsApp status now, and I want to say, help me share, it will, my class will never get to you people. But because I went online, paid for adverts, ran the ad, you guys saw me, you're interested. So the same way, people interested in your skill, they will never see you until you go out there. You understand? They will never see you until you show up. So the reason we are tweaking our Upwork profile the way we are doing it is for two reasons. First is that we want to build credibility and trust. The second reason is that we want to that's for Upwork. We want the algorithm to be able to pick us, just like they picked me and they brought this job. I get this invite often. You understand? I get invite often because my profile is optimized, and those invites started coming very fast when I added the video. Some of you say your profile is not 100%. Somebody reached out to me today like it's 80 or 70%. Find a way, record yourself, use your laptop, get a clean background. Your background must not be lighted like this, but it should be bright. If you have the lighting, why not put yourself out there? That's how people will see you and hire you. I love what this guy did. This particular guy, I love this. If I can do this, I think I'm going to tell my wife to help me do this, to video me in my space, right? At least if you don't have a workspace like this guy, you can just capture your face and do your thing. You see, it's just earned $400. It means it's new on Upwork. You understand? But some of this thing will make client trust you more. So you see, sometimes, and I should say this too, because when we get to proposal part, there are some terms we will use as beginners on this platform, but we'll be building authority, but we're not going to do like we're new to tech. But sometimes we'll just mention we're new to Upwork, right? And we're trying to just, so when we'll get there, we'll discuss all of that. But then all these things you see is what put people out there. You understand? Is what put people out there. And see this guy now, he started earning in 2025. I think he joined recently. See that his profile is optimized. Let's look at his portfolio. Some of your designs, for those of you that have been long enough in my class, you will notice that some of your designs are looking sharp than this. But the truth is, it's not about how good you are. It's how you're able to put yourself out there. You understand? It's not how good you are, it's how you are able to put yourself out there. I've seen another thing again, but I won't talk this one. I've seen something. So you see what he's doing right now? What you are seeing him do now is called prototyping. Like the way those of us that used to share our screen, the way you record your screen, you can even put video portfolio. It must not be pictures. You can, was it Abraham? Some of you, those your application, your right sharing application, those videos you made, you can come here and put them. Let it be the first, so that when the clients see your work, they see what you have done. Those, anything you can do to put yourself out there is what you should be doing right now. You understand? Look at his design. It's still looking like a newbie. You can see it's not. Sorry, I love you. What's his name? I love you, sir. I love you, sir. You can see, so you too can put your work out there. You understand? My training has covered how you can move from zero to doing something, and that's why all of you need to do your project. Once you're able to do your project, there's no task you will not be able to handle. You understand? So you can see what he's doing. He's adding videos, he's putting his work the way they are. They are not so tush, but he has earned $400, right? I'm sure even if he bought Connect, he didn't buy up to $50 Connect, but let's say he bought Connect of $15, he has earned $400 because his profile is optimized. Let's even see what he has here. Take note of his name. You can go and check him out. You see the same thing. So he put who he is, very clear. Make it interesting. What he has done. I have done many projects with 4 years expertise, blah blah blah. When you see his workspace, you know that he has done work. So he's already showing you proof. You understand? For your video stuff, upload it. Don't stream live. Upload. Record yourself and upload. You understand? You can use Google Meet to record yourself. The way you can record your screen, go on Google Meet, on your camera, talk. Somebody is asking, what should I say? Come and search for what people are doing. You understand? You need to be fast. I won't teach you everything, but you see how this guy clearly stated why you should partner with him, his deliverables. He does dashboard, design system, responsive design, and all of that. So we'll keep moving. So finally, your portfolio. Okay, that's where we are. You want to put your best job in your portfolio. His own is not looking too nice, if I'll say the truth, but we don't know what the client will see in your profile that will make him hire. That's why it's called optimization. You really don't know what the client will see. So if it may be your intro video, it may be your headline, maybe your what's it called, it may be your written introduction, it may be your portfolio. So you want to make everything as good as you can. um Somebody say, must the specialized profile have, no, it must not have related skill, but if the skills are apart, like A and Z, sometimes they will see that you are not serious. Which one are you doing? So people that do specialized profile, they use related skills. So take for instance, I'm a designer. I can say I'm a brand identity designer and I'm a UI UX designer. Some people can say they are into graphic design and UI UX, right? Related. People that do social media stuff or video editor and social media manager, related skills, right? So I think we'll have to call it a wrap. If I go over what I've taught today, I've thought we've covered high quality profile. If you need to snap the picture in the studio, why not? Is the word invest. Some of the things I do. Let me tell us a story as I wrap up, so that you know why you should invest in your journey. Before I do that, profile picture, if you want to go and snap, go and snap. Your title, ensure you are doing it in a very proper way. Your hourly rate, maybe do $10 to $15 until you earn. You can now increase it. Me, I'm doing $25. Don't mind me. I've earned money. So if the client sees what I've done, he can trust that, okay, this guy, I'm not the first to pay him, right? Specialized profile is not compulsory. You can use one. But if you have other skills you want to combine, I've told you how to open your specialized profile. Written introduction. Remember, if you are using a specialized profile, your written introduction will be different. Let's say I'm doing graphic design. I'm going to also write something that looks like graphics in my graphic design, different from UI UX, right? Make it clear and all of that. The video introduction covers for everything you do. So if you want to do the one you talk, you're just okay. My name is Prince. I'm a brand identity designer, UI UX designer. I have 3 years experience. What I've done, companies I've helped, revenue I've generated. Say something. Say something. Then portfolio, put your high quality. Okay, I wanted to point this out. So in case you don't know the things they need as per design, I use AI a lot, and my experience have shown me, also being on the platform, have shown me things clients are looking for. So I told us in our last class to play around the job, just see jobs that are being posted. When you see jobs that are being posted, you see client needs. Some people need landing page. Some people need mobile apps. Some people need websites. Some people need UI UX designer. Some people need dashboard. So when you go on Dribble, you want to create portfolio for yourself, right? I'm not asking you to go and steal designs on Dribble. No, don't say I send you that. I didn't send you. The best thing to do, if you like any design on Dribble, try to create your own. For those of us that joined us recently, I showed us what's the name of that platform? Is it Mobbing? Oh, there was a platform we used, MOBB. I think it's Mobbing. You can go on Mobbing, take screenshots, and can search for any stuff here. Design your own and put there, right? That's how it works. Too much stealing, they catch you, you are on your own. Also do what you can defend, you understand? So that's basically it. Your profile, put your best stuff, you understand? If you follow all these things I've said, your profile will be optimized. Okay, we didn't talk about skill tag. Skill tag is this part of your profile. This part, this one, skills. So this one you are seeing, and I have certifications. I took Google certificate. That's why you are seeing this stuff here is accredited. But even if you've not taken a certification that's recognized, you can. Meanwhile, the fact that I have Google certificate is not giving me any job. I spent more than 300,000 to do that course. You understand? Paid in dollars, but I've not gotten any job with this certificate. You understand? So you don't say, Mr. Prince, Are you going to give us I'm not giving you any certificate. You can't see I paid 300k to get certificate. You are paying, you know how much you paid, sha. So the skill tag, if I click on edit now, before you do this, check other designers profile, right? You can use a maximum of 15 skills. You can use my own, use other people, just check, see tag, all this tag will make you rank. Yeah, it's going to make you rank. And of course, see, if there's one thing you need to learn how to do in this Upwork space is knowing how to search for talent. You are not hiring them, you are checking what they are doing, right? So when you check, you can even niche down to Nigerian talent that are doing well. If I do UI designer, I've been doing this a lot, I don't want to do it again. So check what other designers are doing. Let's check these other people who open their profile. It makes them rank. So if I check, I'm not wrapping up, I look at this guy's user interface. You see that this guy does not have any certification that backs up. Let me even go down and see. All this is not working, Cole work. So we talked about experience the other day, but you see that mine I use Credly because it's Google certificate. But with your skill tag, what the client wants is, can you do my work? That's or can you deliver? So all these optimization is what helps you to stand out. And that will be all for tonight. Some of you came late. That will be all for tonight. You understand? Our next class is going to be on Tuesday next week for the let me even say this. Those of you that join the program, the high income UI design program, if you are watching this content and you've not joined my training, I train people on UI design, how to move from beginner to pro. And I have a lot of persons doing a lot for themselves because they've equipped themselves with the skill and all that. So if you joined the training recently, that Google Drive I made available to you, the course material, you should eat it like food. All these things we are doing here on Upwork will not make sense to you until you've gone through that one, right? So in as much as you are joining the class, join, but be submitting your assignment. Some parents reached out to me already with their, what's it called, their Miro, their Google Forms. I'm reviewing it. So don't think because we're not teaching you UI design live, we're wrong. No, this is part of the training. So as much as I'm teaching remote jobs, I've also given you access to the material and all that. Do your assignments, and we're going to see in our next class. Next class will be LinkedIn. If you've not opened your LinkedIn account, please go and open it because I need to treat. Let me check I have my curriculum here. This is my workspace. Here's my notes. So I write all my agenda in this book. The other background you used to see is my studio. So I'm not using the studio for this training. I'm using my workspace. So from our outline, next thing we're going to do is LinkedIn, the street portfolio. This portfolio we are doing on Upwork is just one of it. You need to have enough proof. So we also do portfolio as part of our job search strategy, but we'll be using Behance, right? It's already in the training, but I'll come and do it live again, right? Because I'll show some things that when you're able to do those things, if you can only come in contact with a client, they will pick you. Okay, I said I was going to say a story. Should I say the story? Should I say it? If you want to see my story, just say yes. I'm about to wrap up. I'm done already with class. Everything I've taught you, go and apply it, optimize your profile. Those links you've added to the WhatsApp group, I'll be checking it from time to time. You understand? I'll check from that. Just like I opened Victor's profile. There were two persons. I think I closed the second one. So, but then I'll be checking it from time to time, right? So here's my story. The essence of my story is to let you know that any investment you put into this work, even doing your assignments, is leading you to your breakthrough. So when I got my first major job in 2023, Nigerian job, that job, I call it major job because It was the first time I was doing a design that paid me that amount. How much did they pay me? 70,000 naira. So is that how is it not major? Yes, it was major because that was like my biggest design I did. But they paid me 70,000 naira, right? But when I got my foreign offer, let me show you guys. You already know it. Let me show you. So when I got my foreign offer, right? When they asked me what have you done, it was I got that foreign offer on Upwork. So you don't think um maybe it's outside. When they asked me what have you done, it was that 70,000 naira work that I showed them. So all these things I put here didn't really matter. All these things is just to make you get the client's attention, right? But after you've entered the room, they will now say, "What? Let me see what you have even done and how you can solve my problem." So look at this. You can see how much is there. This is one job, $7,000. What made me got this job? After I've done all the things I'll be teaching you, I pitched to them, I optimized my profile, I reached out to the owner of the company. That's why we need LinkedIn. So I have my LinkedIn account. I reached out to the client outside LinkedIn, outside Upwork. I hope Upwork will not ban me. And all of that extra outreach. When I was in the room, it was the 70,000 naira work I did that I showed to them. And today I've earned $7,000. That's over 14 million naira. So when I say do your assignment, you think, oh, should I not do? You are building your experience. You understand? So if you have not been taking your assignment seriously, you are not doing yourself any good. Every investment, whether it's to go and take studio photo, whether it's to carry camera and video yourself and talk, everything you are doing as far as this journey is concerned is an investment that will pay you in the future. You understand? So thank you very much for staying to the end of the class. You don't need to tell me you got value. I know you got value. So I'll see you in the next class. Bye.